The Mandalorian Season 2 finale felt like a piñata that we just hit and tons of candy are pouring out of it. We just have so much to talk about that I decided to move away from Luke Skywalker just for a second to talk about the duel between Djarin and Moff Gideon. In a way, we all knew it was coming, we all expected it, ever since the Mandalorian got the Beskar staff or the Beskar spear, whichever one you prefer it. By seeing the duel between Magistrate Morgan and Ahsoka Tano, this officially showed us that the Beskar spear has the capacity to block a lightsaber. What we didn't know in actuality was that a Darksaber was much stronger, powerful, and intense than a lightsaber ever was. And Moff Gideon proved it to us. The Darksaber has a lot of unique things in its history. First of all, in canon, so far it is one of the only black lightsabers that is around, and its properties and history make it even more unique than its color suggests. Lightsabers at their core are part of what makes Star Wars special, of course. Just watch that last scene with Luke Skywalker. The fact that we saw Luke Skywalker reunited with his green lightsaber again, an enormous comeback, and a sign that he was not just a lightsaber skilled duelist, but he was also a tremendous Force user as he crushed the last Dark Trooper just by using the Force. This is what makes us glued to the screen when we see a lightsaber, whether it be a Jedi or a Sith. But the Darksaber is in the middle. It was made by a Mandalorian Jedi. You see, pure Beskar can block a lightsaber. This is one of the reasons why the Mandalorians felt at odds for millennia with the Jedi, because they felt like they were equals, which of course they were not. But interestingly enough though, even though they were divided so much throughout the millennia, there's one thing that connects them, and that is the saber weapon. The Darksaber may not look like a traditional Jedi lightsaber, but it still has the functions of one, and it was originally created by a Mandalorian Jedi, Tar Vizsla. After his death, the Darksaber was kept inside the Jedi Temple on Coruscant, but later was stolen by a group of Mandalorians from House Vizsla because they felt that it belonged to the Mandalorian people. It then became a symbol, of course, as we know, for the ruler of Mandalore. Whoever wields this Darksaber can lay claim to the Mandalorian throne and use it to unify their people. Weirdly enough, that person, the ruler of Mandalore, as we left things in Season 2, is Djarin, the Mandalorian, although he may not be fully aware of what he is wielding as of right now. Actually, the first time he sees the Darksaber is just as he enters the prison where Grogu is being held, and he sees Moff Gideon aiming it at the child. This is officially the first time the Mandalorian has seen such a weapon. It goes to show you how unfamiliar he is with not only lightsabers, but the Darksaber as well. And at the beginning, so as we think that the Beskar can stop the Darksaber, just like Ahsoka was keenly aware that her lightsabers would be stopped by the Beskar spear as well. But there is one key difference. That Mandalorian finale proved once and for all that the Darksaber is much powerful than a lightsaber is. And to prove that, I show you the Djarin Moff Gideon duel. If you pay attention during that duel, you can see that when the Darksaber clashes with the Beskar material, it is overheating it to the point where it could break if you use more force towards it. Remember, Moff Gideon, as skilled as he is and as smart as he is not a Jedi or a Sith. He is not a professional duelist, a lifelong duelist like Luke Skywalker, for example, is. If you give the Darksaber to Luke Skywalker, he would destroy you in 1 second, as it was proved in his comeback, what I now call the epic hallway scene. You might think, well, what is the difference? The Darksaber did not slice through Beskar, it was just overheating it at that spot where it clashed. But let's go back to Ahsoka's duel with the Magistrate. If you look at Ahsoka's clash with the Beskar spear using her white lightsabers, it did not overheat the Beskar like the Darksaber did. This is the key difference between an ordinary lightsaber and the Darksaber. This is the main reason why I officially think that in canon, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau just proved with that season finale that the Darksaber is more intense. It gives out more heat, more power than an ordinary lightsaber. Now, could there be lore down the road where it shows that a crystal of a lightsaber could determine the powerfulness of a certain lightsaber? Let's say, for example, Kylo Ren's lightsaber, which seemed very fiery and intense. Could that match the intensity of the Darksaber? So far, we don't know, but that could be proven in the future. Right now, the most powerful lightsaber is the Darksaber, and the Beskar spear unintentionally proved that. As I said previously, just imagine giving Darth Vader this Darksaber or Luke Skywalker. They would wreak havoc not only on their enemies but the entire galaxy. If indeed it is proven that Dave Filoni just showed us the Darksaber is stronger and powerful than their lightsabers, well, the Darksaber just became a more precious prize than just the Mandalorian ruler. The Darksaber is the most powerful weapon right now in the galaxy. The most powerful melee weapon right now in the galaxy. Now, what's weird is that Season 2 left us off with more questions than they answered. The most obvious one, of course, is what happens now with the Darksaber when the Mandalorian defeated Moff Gideon and now possesses the Darksaber for himself. He officially is the ruler of Mandalore. It is not Bo-Katan, and she is not willing to take the lightsaber in submission of Djarin. So right now, it's a free-for-all. We don't know what's going to happen in Season 3, and with a lot of reports rolling around, it's all up in the air, but it serves a purpose. It is hyping up Disney's Star Wars as much as they can, and this proves what you can do when you plan things out. And with Jon Favreau revealing today the news that the Book of Boba Fett will take place at the same time during the Mandalorian timeline, this will be extremely interesting to follow now because all these timelines are converging. The Ahsoka series, the Boba Fett series, the Mandalorian, and a lot more series are getting together to showcase an expanding and rich universe within Star Wars that we previously did not have. Essentially, Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau saved Star Wars forever, and now we're gonna have an abundance of content that I can't wait to share with you guys. This is the great thing about having a YouTube channel like I do and sharing it with the fans, because I get to hear your happy comments every single day, and I have something with you guys I don't have with anybody else. So thank you for that. And so excited to share everything with you guys too. So talk to me down below in the comments. Let me know what do you guys think about this Darksaber revelation. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you enjoyed, leave a thumbs up down below. Subscribe for dailies. Now you can have an awesome day, Star Wars fans. I'll see you in the next video, and may the Force be with you. Until then.